about D2L. Now we're going to talk about D2L and specifically how to import D2L, the shell, into your section. So you don't have to do much with the D2L. It's been all created for you, but you do need to know how to find and import the shell. So let me share my screen and I'll take you through that process, and then we'll take a tour of what you will find on D2L. Okay, so here I am. This is my face-to-face section BF. I have not done anything to it. This is just as D2L gave it to me before the semester begins. So to import the shell, and I have added you all as to the class list for the shell, so you should all have access to the shells. Okay, so you go to course admin and then import, export, copy components. Search for offering, because you're going to copy components from another org unit. Search for offering, and then here put ENGR 1000 in person. It's not called face-to-face, it's called in person on the shell. Okay, and you should find it. It's under the Department of Special Courses because it's a shell. It's not exactly a course itself. It is just a shell that you can use to import. So select that, add selected, and then you want to copy all components. So we wait for that to happen. We're copying the entire site, so it takes a little bit longer than other times. Then after this, we're going to go into review and manage dates because we will have to move the dates. Okay, copy complete. Okay, so now review and manage dates. Okay, so now this will bring up everything. The things that you want to review and manage the dates on are assignments and quizzes. So you need to filter this just to show assignments and quizzes, because otherwise it shows a bunch of other stuff. And then apply filter. Okay, so if you can see here, what I've done is I went ahead and set the shell up as if I was teaching the class face-to-face Thursday at 12:30. I did this as a favor to Larry because he is not yet very familiar with D2L. This is his first time teaching with D2L. He used to use Blackboard at his previous institution. And so I went ahead and set all the dates up for as if I was Larry, but I'm not Larry. So I need to change each of these from Thursday at 12:30 to the same week, but at 11 a.m. on a Tuesday. All right, so I'm going to do a bulk offset dates. So I want to just grab the things I want to offset. This quiz, time management, there will be 7 of them. 5, 6, 7. Okay, just these 7 things. It's a combination of quizzes and assignments. And they are each have a number, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then I'm going to do bulk offset, and I want to offset everything. I guess not the start date. I didn't add any sort of dates. I'm going to calculate the range between two dates. And his is meeting, let's see, the first week of class is the 21st. His class meets at 12:30 p.m. Okay, and the first week of class for my class, and this will, it'll offset everything. It's just calculating the number. So my first class is the 19th, 2 days earlier at 11 a.m. Oops, what happened? Not sure what happened there. Bulk offset set dates, calculate range between 2 dates from, not sure why it didn't take it the first time, from the 21st, because I have these all set up starting as if I'm teaching Thursday at 12:30. but I'm not. I teach Tuesdays at 11 a.m. Save. So everything will go back the 2 days, excuse me, hour and a half. So boom. If I want to look to check my dates, let's see, I am on Tuesday, Thursday days. That's what I'm doing this for. So I know the first assignment is due week 2, should be the 26th at 11 a.m. And sure enough, that's correct, 26th at 11 a.m. Okay, great. So that was the first thing I did. So this was all part of importing this. Okay, so now if you go to course home, you'll notice some changes. It'll say Engineering 1000 in bright red letters. It'll actually show that also when you're on your home screen. This is what I just set up. So for the students, it's really easy for them to recognize it as well as faculty members. Okay, so now let's take a tour of the site. First of all, content. So under Start Here, there's different information. Please go into Professor Information Fall 25 and edit your information if you need to go through and add your information, a photo and a little blurb about yourself. So that's what you need to do there. So that was under Start Here. So I know you're going to take time going through each of these, but you do need to please edit that. And then you've got syllabus and schedule. So these are the templates, and you need to download the template and then customize it for your class. Save that as a PDF. Delete these templates by deleting topic. Delete these templates and add your own. So I'm going to delete each of these, and I have already done my own. So let's see, I've got this under my stuff, fall. Okay, so this is BF. I want the course syllabus in here as a PDF. And so I don't have screwed up. And then I also want the course schedule. It looks like I did not save that as a PDF. I'm just going to go in here, quickly do a save as PDF. I like importing stuff as PDF so I don't have the messed up formatting. So that should be there now. Okay, BF course schedule, and I'll add that in. Oops, I don't think I added it right. Okay. So BF course schedule right there. Okay, so under syllabus and schedule, I have gotten rid of the template, and then I went ahead and customized my syllabus and schedule. I did that before I started this video, and those are in there. Then semester assignments. You can see that there's this document here, this PDF document that lists each of the assignments and when it's due. This is telling the students which week it's due and why, and also kind of what they should expect. Like for engineering ethics, they need to watch a video and complete a quiz. For student engagement, they need to attend an event and summarize it as an assignment. That's due later in the week, later in the semester, so students can plan and then attend an event. So there's these details for the students, as well as a recognition again about the grading policy and what's going on, and highlighting that there's this optional engineering design video they can do if they want that grade to replace a different grade. Okay, so that's semester assignments. And then all of the assignments are in here. Make sure that all of your links work and so forth. Sometimes they have to watch a video and then do an assignment. That's like, for example, the time management. They have to watch a video and then do the assignment. These should each be visible. Everything under semester assignment should be visible. Okay, then we've got week 1 course introduction and teamwork. I see this is not visible. I'm going to go ahead and make that visible. And advising, actually, I want to make that not visible. I'll switch the, I'll change this in these two settings in the shell before you look at it. The reason we don't want advising to be visible yet is because Jessica Martinez will be updating this with information for advising coming up for advising for January, registration for January. Okay, and then week 15, I have that hidden. So that is all of the content. If you look under discussions, you know, you might want to encourage them to add some information about themselves. I don't find students typically do that. I don't grade it, so don't do it. Okay, assignments. Here are the 3 assignments. These are the assignments that are going to have to be hand graded. So read through these assignments and you will see that each assignment has a rubric. So if you were to go in here, or maybe, no, I need to edit the assignment. You can take a look at the rubric. The rubric is here, and there's each portion of the time management assignment is worth a certain amount of points. And to grade it, you just click on what you think they earned as a grade. Incidentally, you should hopefully have grading assistance for this class, like an undergraduate grader. If you don't have that, if your department is not allowing you to do that, let me know, and I'll try to talk to somebody. I don't know. At least I'll I'll let you complain to me. That's fine. Because it really, when we first designed this, it was all intended that you would have grading assistance, but it's ultimately up to the department chair. And funding availability, but hopefully the dean's office might be able to help you if the department's chair. So contact me, and then we can talk to Ronisha or the assistant dean for student success as well. Okay, that's assignments. Then there's the quizzes. Now these quizzes are all auto graded. So there are 4 of them that are assignments for the students, and they have due dates. Everything else is just listed here in alphabetical order: advising, then civil, electrical, engineering, technology, systems, mechanical, and mechatronics. Okay, so all of these, leave them hidden. Leave them hidden. And when there will be a separate video on what to do when you are teaching a face-to-face class, and you'll get instructions for how to do that, because you will just unhide your quiz and just for like 60 to 90 seconds. But so for right now, leave all of these quizzes hidden with the exception of the ones that they are doing as homework. Okay, those are the only ones that should be visible. All right, and class list. Okay, so under class list, please add as secondary instructor everybody in your group, me and Jessica Martinez. So looking at this group, so this has, let's see, this is group 2. So I'm going to add Kathy Nawar, Ben Klein, Ben Tolbert, Lawrence Whitman, and Matt Marshall. I don't think that they will be already listed because even though they are part of the class list in the shell, I don't think the class list actually imports. Looking at the class list right now, you can see that it's all my upcoming students, my incoming students. I can see that there is really nobody else in here other than the incoming students. So for example, I'll look for Ben Klein. He's alphabetically the first that appears, just to ensure that he's not here. No, he's not. So these are only students. So I look at who's in my section. I'll first do Kathy Nawar. So under class list, add existing users, Catherine, I think it is. Okay, here she is. So she is going to be secondary instructor for this section. That means that when she's teaching my section, she will be able to open D2L and while she's in class with this section, which she needs to be able to do that. So I've got Kathy, add more participants. I need to get Ben Klein. Klein. Okay, he is going to be secondary instructor for this section. And I need Ben Tolbert. Okay, here's Ben Tolbert, secondary instructor for this section. And let's see, I need Lawrence Whitman. Secondary instructor for this. Okay. And let's see, who else do I need? Matt Marshall. Okay, Matt Marshall, secondary instructor for this section. Okay, who else do I need? Well, you need to include me, but this is my section, so I'm already there. And as secondary instructor, so please add me because I might go in if something changes, I'll change all of your, I don't know, if last time we had an assignment that we deleted. We were going to do a diversity assignment, then we deleted it. So I went into everybody's section to remove that. So they didn't have to do it. I did it for everybody. So please give me access to each of yours as the course coordinator. And then the last person we need is Jessica Martinez. Last but not least. And Jessica, if you don't know her, she is the director of student advising, academic advising. Jessica Martinez. And let's have her come up. And she needs to be added because she will be adding information about advising. So she's J. Will, she used to be Williamson. So she is secondary instructor for that. Okay. All right. So yeah, so Jessica Martinez, the one you're looking for is J. Will, because it used to be Williamson, 632, her maiden name. All right, enroll selected users. Okay, cool. So now I've got class list done, looking at grades. I'd like to look at the manage grades. Oh, actually, let me look at settings here. With the grade settings, what we do on the calculation options is we automatically apply a grade of 0 to missing submissions once the assessment becomes overdue, because these due dates, we do not accept anything late. And so they will just get a 0 once that deadline passes if they haven't put anything. So save that. Although I didn't make any changes. And let's go back to grades. Manage grades. Okay, looking at the grades, you can see that there are two different groupings. You've got semester assignments and attendance quizzes. Semester assignments are worth 50% of the grade. There's a total of 600 points. And attendance quizzes are also worth 50% of the grade. That's 130 points. Let's see, what else do I want to say about this? On semester assignments, if we edit this, you'll see that we are going to drop the lowest non-bonus items. So there's actually 7 assignments they're doing, but we're only taking 100 points each, but we're only taking out of 600 points because we are dropping the lowest item, because they can drop their lowest. So if they don't do the optional the engineering design quiz at the end of the semester, that'll just be the one that's dropped. If they do the that optional one, it'll drop whichever is the lowest. Okay, so it's a lot of that. And on attendance quizzes, it will also drop the lowest. So it's going to drop the lowest non-bonus item. Okay, so it'll drop the lowest on within each category, which is consistent with our syllabus and our grading policies. Okay, so this is D2L and how you import it and just a tour of it. Let me know if you have any questions. I'll stop sharing and then I will stop recording. Bye.